Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for April 30th, 2026. The character of the Watcher and the modifiers Insanity start with a random deck of 50 cards. Control Chaos start with Frozen Eye. At the start of your turn, add 10 random cards to the bottom of your draw pile, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. I see Nighter with 1608. That's an impressive, effectively first place. Congratulations. Goldberry 1533 tied with Gemino and Pelts. And Zenbri 1460, Alex 1433. So it looks like people are able to do real well. I suspect it does come down to collector bonuses, which of course binary makes it a little difficult to get a lot of. Let me sort A to Z immediately to review this deck. Alright, so I already got 5 Empty Fists. That means I can use one to remove or transform if I am forced to. 5 Flying Sleeves, okay. So I already have 2 collector bonuses. Okay, I am noticing only 2 Simmering Furies as ways to enter Wrath. Is that right? Okay, there are 2 Crescendos too. That might help, but man, I would love more ways to enter Wrath. Ideally also. Well, I guess I have all the Empty Fists and Empty Bodies. Alright, 2 lead paths. If I start on the left, I'll get 1, 2 question mark rooms. Middle and then turning left gives me 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms, and then middle and then turning right gives me 4 question mark rooms. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, let's start this way. Okay. Alright, so Cultist. Yeah, I think it's safe to do Simmering Fury. Let me also do Evaluate, and the next round I'll be in Wrath, and I can play the Flying Sleeves. Let's see. So I don't have that much energy, right? Let me do Miracle, then Swivel, Sash, Wheel Kick first, then Sash Whip, and Flying Sleeves is enough to kill. Beautiful. Right. Alright, Prostrate, Flying Sleeves. I already definitely have enough Flying Sleeves, so let's take the Prostrate. Here, I got a very early shot with the Mind Blast. Okay, that might explain high scores. Let's definitely grab that. That will deal almost 50 damage on turn 1. I can't afford anything else. I would have loved the Tantrum, but no, let's stick with that Mind Blast, okay? And then here, I should probably upgrade that Mind Blast here, right? Should upgrade Battle Hymn. I think I'll upgrade the Battle Hymn first, because the Mind Blast would be enough damage to get rid of one of the sentries, and for the other 2 Elites on Act 1, I will have time on turn 1 to play the Battle Hymn. Right here, let's do Mind Blast. Let me see what this gives me. I was hoping for a 0-cost card, but I can take the Iron Wave to be fully defended and then Battle Hymn to kill next turn. Who's my final boss, by the way? Guardian. Okay, I will need some block for that. Alright, well, I will need some consistent block for that. But if you're pushing Flying Sleeves, Windmill Strike, let's take the Windmill Strike. That should also... Actually, I'm hoping the Mind Blast would get me overkill. Especially if I can enter Wrath on turn 1. Yep, 48 damage. That's pretty good. Okay. Prostrate number 2 or Empty Body number 3. Yeah, I think I'll take the 3rd Empty Body here. Okay. And then here I got the Grumman Knob. I am tempted to do the... You're pushing, but I can also do Crush Joint. So it's a Miracle, Crush Joint, then Mind Blast. Oh, that's enough to kill. Beautiful. I got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies, which is nice. Study. I should take it. Actually, I do have 3 Third Eyes, but let me take the Study and try to get combo maybe at some point. Okay. Right here, Sneaky Gremlin. How do I do this? Let's do Mind Blast you. I think I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. Let's do Battle Hymn and then Third Eye. This is fine next turn. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of damage. I'll be weakened, but the smites I get will deal 9 damage. That alone is not actually enough. Hang on, let's get a review with the Wheel Kick. And then Deceive Reality? Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll lose another 4, and then I will have 2 smites. That will be enough next turn to get rid of the backliner. Okay. And then I can do a safety, and then a smite plus... Actually, the Windmill Strike will be enough next turn too, right? If I had some block, if I had like a Light Water, I might have tried to get the Windmill Strike to deal... Oh, that was not enough. Smite is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Colorless Potion, Weave Pressure Points. So I'm not a huge fan of Pressure Points, but I have 1. I still think I'll take the Weave because I do have the 3 Third Eyes. And then I was going to go on the right, to get 2 more question mark rooms. Okay. Right here I got the Acid Slime, 51. Not enough. Interesting. Yeah, still, let's do Mind Blast. Actually, an Empty Fist is enough. Good. Alright, signature move Deva form. I will probably go for Popper, right? So let's not take the Deva form, let's take the signature move, although that might be hard to use. We got White Beast Statue, Potions, always appear in combat rewards, very helpful. And then here, oh man, if only I had taken a rare card. I have to sacrifice something, right? I guess I had 5 copies of Empty Fist, so I think I can sacrifice one of those. Yeah, it's a shame. If I somehow had to force it to take the Deva form, I would have removed that and gotten max HP, but that was almost impossible to predict, right? Alright, so we got a Colorless Potion, Weave Pressure Points. So I'm not a huge fan of Pressure Points, but I have 1. I think I'll take the Weave because I do have the 3 Third Eyes. And then I was going to go on the right, to get 2 more question mark rooms. Okay. Right here I got the Acid Slime, 51. Not enough. Interesting. Yeah, Alright, another shop where I can't afford any relics. Yeah, let's focus on cards. I wouldn't mind Tranquility, but I know I have a Sash Whip and it is on sale, and then I can only afford one more card. Yeah, let's grab the Tranquility. Okay. Could have considered Liquid Memories. Get the Mind Blast back. Right, so here the big question is, do I want to start off with the Mind Blast or wait? It would make sense to play the Battle Hymn. The Mind Blast is only 63 damage if I throw the Fear Push, which I was sort of hoping to save for the final boss. This together with the Empty Fist. No, let's do Miracle and Wheel Kick. And then I'll just need one more damage next turn. Actually, the Flying Slice is enough, right? Yeah. So that might be a good use of that Fear Potion. Juju Base and normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, and a Dex Potion, Third Eye, or Study. I had the same choice before, right? But since I already have a Study, let's get my Collectibles on the Third Eye. Okay. Right here, I think I'll upgrade the Mind Blast now to make it a little easier to play. Okay. And what else do I want to upgrade? For the Guardian, I mean, I might have trouble with block, so not sure if there's something I urgently need. Let's get rid of the Backliner here. Can't defend, so I guess I'll do Battle Hymn and Simmering Fury. And the next turn, I will have 24 damage from the Smite. And I can do a Flying Sleeve. Beautiful. Alright, got a Power Potion, Foresight, Empty Fist. I already had enough Empty Fist. Let's take the Foresight. And then, yeah, honestly, I'm not 100% sure what to upgrade here. Maybe, I haven't drawn a Protect yet, but maybe upgrading the Protect might be good. Let's do that. Okay. And I do have a Dex Potion, a Power, Colors Potion, and a Power Potion. I think I'll use the Power Potion. Ah, there's Crescendo Mind Blast. 130. If only I had the Liquid Memories Potion. Mental Fortress, Foresight, or Master Reality. I think I'll take the Foresight here. It is really tempting to do Crescendo, Mind Blast, and then Empty Body. I think I should also do the Battle Hymn. Just hope I draw defensive cards. I also have the Dex Potion, 9 incoming. There is an Empty Body. With the Dex Potion, that will be enough. Sanctity is also really good. Let's do Tranquility, Sanctity. Like water. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly what I need here. The next turn, how do I defend against 16? There's another Sanctity. There's a Third Eye. I might actually drink the Dex Potion here. Actually, do I have enough? 12. Yeah, I have enough. You know what? Just to be safe, let's drink the Dex Potion still. Let's do Evaluate Sanctity. Okay. Another Like Water. That's 14 block already. Okay. I didn't even know I had 2 Like Waters. That's really nice. Or 10 block, right? They're not upgraded. Okay, can I deal enough damage here? The Windmill Strike alone is not going to be enough. I do have 2 Smites. I might not have enough, though, for that. Let's get rid of this. Let's keep the Sash Whip. Okay, so there is a Sash Whip. Oh, man, I would love to save the Protect, but I don't think I can. This will bring it down to 2. Let's definitely do Sash Whip here. Can I deal? That's only 24 damage, right? That's definitely not enough. Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me something good. Discovery, Swift Strike, or Crystals. I don't think I need Crystals. Swift Strike, 7 damage is not enough. So I have to hope that the Discovery gives me something nice. Another Like Water. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, beautiful. 15 block every turn without doing anything. I got really lucky there. Alright, and then I do want to free up my hand, so let's play these Smites here. Okay. I might want to wait one more turn to trigger the Stone Calendar sooner. Crescendo is really nice. Let's get rid of these 2. Okay, I think I'll wait, and then next turn I'll play the Crescendo. So then the turn after, I will have Stone Calendar trigger. This is fine. So let's do Crescendo. Then Smite 1, Smite 2, Flying Sleeves 1, Flying Sleeves 2. And then at the end of this turn, the enemy is dead with the Stone Calendar. I mean, worst case, I could have actually defended with Protect and... No, I can't do Protect and Swivel. Actually, I can do Swivel and Third Eye, for example. And then I still would have been able to deal enough damage. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one got real lucky with those Like Waters. We got an Energy Potion, Lesson Learned Judgment. I will skip this. Okay. And then here, probably going to take Black Star. I would like the extra energy, but Black Star also will give me more relics. So Elite Storm, Additional Relic when defeated. Hopefully that should help me get the Alex Shiny modifier, though. Admittedly, I did get a disappointing low amount of relics on Act 1. Alright, 1, 2, only 2 Elite Paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. If I start in the right and then turn left, that gives you 1 more, so 6 question mark rooms. If I start in the middle and then go right, that's less, and then far right, it's also less. Yeah, so the best path is to get these 4 question mark rooms after the second elite here, and to get to the second lead, let's start on the right to get 2 more question mark rooms. So I had 4 on Act 1, right? So that's a total of 10 right now, which is not bad. Alright, Mind Blast, 65. Beautiful. Okay. An Energy Potion, Bowling Bash, Worship. I think I saw a Bowling Bash, right? How many worships? I do have 2 worships. Okay, let's take a third one that would allow me to get to enter Divinity easier. Here, let's definitely fight. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of the backliner here. Yeah, let's do Might Blast, Protect, and battle him. Okay. Then here, Swivel is nice. I would like some extra block, though. Let's do Swivel, then Carve Reality. Then, Just Lucky. I probably don't need the Flying Sleeves. Then Third Eye. Okay, that allows me to almost be fully defended. Alright. Yeah, lack of energy is giving me some troubles here. Alright, and I'm weakened too, which is annoying. Let's do Evaluate, Deceive Reality, and, yeah, let's do Safety here. Okay. Another 20. I mean, if I do Crescendo, this is only going to be 1938, so I will still take 20 damage, but I'm taking damage. Actually, let's see, if I had energy, I could play the Crescendo and the Compiler, the Empty Fist. Empty Body, I mean. But I sadly don't have that. Alright. Weaken forever, right? You know what? Let's pull the plug here. Let's do Crescendo and then 2 Smites, because I was going to take 20 damage anyway. This way, I still take 20 damage, but I should be able to kill next turn. Okay. A bit of an annoying fight there. We got Red Mask at the Starvage Combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as a Skill Potion, Prostrate, Just Lucky. I have 2 Just Luckies and 1 Prostrate, so let's take another Just Lucky. Alright, Looter and Mugger here. Mind Blast is enough to get rid of this guy. And then I can do Sash Whip and Evaluate. Let's do Battle him too. Keep it simple. Alright, 7 incoming. I can do Empty Body, Pressure Points, and... yeah, let's do Smite. And then next time I can do Crescendo and Smite to kill, right? Okay, beautiful. Alright, got my gold back. A Fire Potion. I mean, I do like Energy Potions, but let's take a Fire Potion here. Sands of Time or Cut Through Fate. I don't think I need the Sands of Time. I don't have it. I think I'll take the Cut Through Fate, hoping to get a Weave soon too. Yeah, because Overkill should be done with the Mind Blast. Oh, okay, this is a great fight because I should try to get both... wait, no, I can't really... Well, I could get Overkill with the Windmill Strike. Let's try to get both Overkill and combo here. I need to draw the study. Wait, I have Frozen Eye, right? Okay, Windmill Strike is coming in the next hand. Study is gonna be delayed by quite... Wait, did I miss it? Where's the study? There's a Sanctity there. Oh, there's the study. Okay, it's gonna take some time. That's fine. Yeah, so let's do Mind Blast here. It is also important I don't play the Battle Hymn, because if I do, I will take way too much damage. So yeah, I think I'll wait for the Windmill Strike to get strong enough and for me to get enough insights to be able to get combos, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Oh, I completely forgot about the Stone Calendar. Oh, that ruined my plans. I just wasted time for no good reason there. That was a mistake. Alright. Bowling Bash or Halt. I do have one Bowling Bash, and I didn't think I have any halts, right? Yeah, I didn't have any halts. Let's take a second Bowling Bash, I guess. Man, I knew there was a reason I don't like Stone Calendar. Okay, fine. And then here, I was going to go left for the 2 Elite and 5 Question Mark Path. Okay. Alright, AoE fights are still a problem because the Might Blast only gets rid of one of them. Let's get rid of the strongest one. Okay, then do Battle Hymn, Prostrate, and Flying Sleeves. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming here. Should I do Crescendo? I do have the Empty Body. This will be 2142. Yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then Smite, Cut Through Fate. Probably fine to get rid of all of these. Then do Just Lucky. And then Miracle the Empty Body. Come. Wait, and then here, another Crescendo. What does this give me? Clothesline. Wait, how much damage do I have to deal? That's too much. I could do Headbutt the Mind Blast, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's Headbutt the Mind Blast, and then I can fully defend with the Protect, and the next turn I can kill with the Mind Blast. Actually, can I get Overkill next turn? Yeah, let's get Overkill off the way by doing Crescendo and then Mind Blast. Beautiful. Alright, at least I got Overkill. Got an Energy Potion, Collect, or Prostrate. I have 1 Collect and more than... No, just 1 Prostrate. Okay, let's take a second Collect then. That would help with the energy. Alright, Book of Stabbing here. Might have trouble defending on turn 1 unless I get lucky with the Skill Potion. Mind Blast is going to be 140. Not that far off. And another 16 is 156. I have a Fire Potion. Let's do it. Let's do Crescendo, Mind Blast, Sash Whip, and then just throw the Fire Potion for a turn 1 kill. Beautiful. At Blood Vial at the Savage Combat heal 2 HP, and Bronze Scale Savage Combat with 3 Thorns, as well as a Speed Potion, and I guess I'll take another Battle Hymn. I don't think I need to upgrade that one, though. Alright, I also don't really think I need to remove anything, so let's upgrade nothing instead, and then turning left for the 4 elite path. Okay. Your Guardian should be easily killed here with the Might Blast. And then I guess I'll do Flying Sleeves and battle him. I could have kept the Flying Sleeves to play with the Crescendo. That might have been better. But here I can do Crescendo Smite and Empty Fist. Beautiful. I got a Cultist Potion, which I don't think I need. It'll take too long to become useful. Sash Whip or Protect. I think I have one of each, right? I have my Sash Whips. No, 2 Sash Whips. And my Protects. Oh, I also have 2 Protects. Alright, let's take a third one. I feel like I need more block. Alright, Action Imperium. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. So now all I need is more curses. Right, and then Gremlin Leader, 72. If only I can enter Wrath here, which I can't. I am definitely taking some damage. There's nothing I can do about that. Let me see if the skill pushing gives me something good here. Third Eye, even with the speed push, is only 12 block, and I still need to get rid of 2 minions, which I could. Fine, let's do it. Let's do the Third Eye. So then, it is a shame, but I have to waste the Mind Blast on the Fat Gremlin. Then do pressure points and just lucky to get rid of this guy. Don't need Sash Whip. And then do Third Eye with the Speed Potion to actually have enough block here. Alright. I think I'll get rid of all of these here. And then I can battle him. Okay. I had to use 2 potions, but I'm still able to perfect this one. So far, at least. Do I want to play the Crescendo and Smite? I mean, it is risky, but I think I don't really have another choice. Let's try that. The Foresight. Okay. I hope I don't get attacked this turn. I am not attacked by the back, then it's good. I have the Fear Novia, which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's get rid of that for an influence. Might give me something with AoE damage, hopefully. No, but it did give me another Might Blast, and that's enough to kill. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Very happy with that. Alright, so we got Nunchaku. Every time we play 10 attacks, get extra energy. And Damaro at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra, as well as a Swift Potion and an upgraded Foreign Influence. Yeah, that's definitely better than the signature move, I think. Even though I think I already have. I think I had one of each. Yeah, I did get a curse as well as max HP, and old coin on pickup gain 300 gold, very helpful if I get a shop. And then this is a great fight. Okay, so let's get rid of the backlander with the Might Blast, and then let's battle him an empty body. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't count against my perfect, so I'm okay losing a little bit of HP here. Let's do Foreign Influence for a talk to the end. That's nice. Then do Flying Sleeves. Might try to do another battle him. Yeah, why not? Okay. Actually, the 2 smites I get next turn should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, and then here, definitely want to fight a powerful fight with 2 relic rewards at the end. Let me start off with the Bowling Bash first, then do Might Blast. Oh, that's not even enough. Thought that would be enough. Alright, let's do Empty Fist and then battle him. I thought the Might Blast would have been enough, but yeah, the Gremlin Knob had too much HP. Too bad I can't do 2 worships here. That's fine. I could drink an energy push, but I'd rather save it. Let's do Smite. Then pressure points and collect. Okay. And then just need to deal 17 damage, which I can do with the Smite Flying Sleeves. Beautiful. Alright, Unseasoned Tom. When I have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card and strike dummy cards containing strike, deal 3 additional damage, as well as a stance shift potion. And I already had enough empty bodies, right? Let me just check how many prostrates I had. No, I was offered one. Yeah, I didn't take it. It's fine. This is my second one. Hopefully I can get a collector out of that. We got Bottle Tornado and pick up, choose a power card, start going with this card in your hand. I honestly don't know what that should be. Yeah, you know what? The Battle Hymn is already innate. Let's take it. I don't think I need another power card urgently on turn 1. Yeah, I could get a Decay Curse. That would not be a bad idea. Also would give me max HP. And nope, I got a heal instead. Which, you know what? I do appreciate, because I was a little low on HP. Not low enough to rest, but definitely low enough that I might have had trouble in the next fight. Alright, I don't think I'll upgrade another Battle Hymn. I don't really know what I need on my opening hand. Well, nothing becomes innate other than the Battle Hymn. So, yeah, I guess I'll upgrade. Let's upgrade another Protect. Sure. Okay, I do have a Swift Push, and I'm hoping... Actually, I know I'm not being attacked on turn 1. It is very tempting to switch stances and enter Wrath on turn 1, because that would deal... 75 damage, right? Or 150 damage. Then next turn I'll be in trouble. And I don't have a way to exit Wrath next turn unless I draw the Empty Fist. But even with the Empty Fist, I don't have a way to block against 14. So I think I might actually have to enter Wrath. Let's do it. Let's enter Wrath. Then do Might Blast, Flying Sleeves, and battle him. Okay. I do have an energy push next turn too. Okay. I have to hope that the Foreign Influence gives me something amazing. Wait, so with the extra card draw, I can get to the Empty Fist. Yeah, fine. Let's do Prostrate. Foreign Influence for Immolate. That's really good. 42 damage. I mean, that deals the most damage. Let's do that. It's not enough to get rid of the minions, right? So the best I can do I have better attacks coming up? Signature move. Can I play Signature move? 1, 2, 3 with the Energy Potion? No, I have the Windmill Strike. That ruins it. Right. If I had Signature move, if I could play Signature move, it might have been enough. So if I do all my attacks, so Sash Whip, Smite, Flying Sleeves, drink the Swift Potion. Empty Fist is only 18. I'm a little bit short. Windmill Strike? No, that's 20. That's not enough. Wait, if I do Miracle, then the Energy Potion, then Windmill Strike, then Empty Fist, that is enough. That was a close one. All right. Perfect this one. Very close. That was from the actually, I had to use all my potions, right? Yeah, here I'll skip to go for Popper. Okay, that was a good fight, though. Yeah, definitely going to take Pollen Bell. I'm going to pick up a unique curse and 3 relics. The curse also gives me max HP, which is great. Okay. I got turn top turn. One of you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Ink Bottle. One of you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. And Cloak Clasp. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. That's a great relic to have. Awaken One at the end, which means that I might not want to play the Battle Hymn. Is there a 3 elite path? There is. Okay. I get this first elite first, then the shop. And after that shop, if I turn... Actually, I have to get... Well, hang on. If I turn left, I get 1 question mark room. If I... go middle. Oh, I got 0. Okay, so I have to turn left there. Alright, unfortunately, I only get a total of 4 question mark rooms here, which means I will miss the Mystery Mission modifier, but that's fine. 3 elites are definitely worth it, especially rank 3, where each of them is worth 30 points. Right here, I will take some damage. That is fine. Yeah, let me do Battle Hymn, and... yeah, you know what? Let's do Reach Heaven, because that way, I could have tried to defend more with the Cloak Clasp. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, got a Block Potion, Nirvana, Wallop. Nirvana is... Actually, no, I definitely will go for Wallop. Yeah, no. I was going to say Nirvana is interesting, but no, Wallop is the must-take here. Alright, another Mind Blast, maybe? Jack of Trades, Panacea, Dark Shackles, Flash of Steel, Finesse, Deep Breath. Alright, let's take Finesse, Flash of Steel, and Jack of all Trades, sure. Okay. Alright, here, I hate to lose any of these. I did have 5 Flying Sleeves, right? Okay, so I'm okay losing the Flying Sleeves. Good. Right. And here I have to be a little careful with the spikers. I'm probably okay losing a little bit of HP to get rid of one of them. Yep. And then let's do Battle Hymn and Flying Sleeves. Is this a fight I should try to get combo? No. I think, yeah, the Stone Calendar will ruin that again. Alright, here let's do Smite. Empty Fist is not enough, so I guess I'll do Third Eye. Finesse is fine, and then I can get another Third Eye after that. Alright. And that should allow me to be fully defended thanks to Cloak Clasp. Should I do an Empty Fist here? No, I think it's fine. Let's play the Foresight. Okay. Alright, there are 2 Protects. That's good. I am tempted to do 1 and then do Miracle. No, let's just do Bowling Bash. Actually, should I have done Crescendo and Bowling Bash? That might have been interesting too. Okay. And then here, Collect is fine. Let's get rid of the back then with the Sash Whip. And just wait, right? Yeah, I think I'll just wait for Stone Calendar to trigger. Because I'll be fully defended. So yeah, I think I'll speed this up right back. Yep, alright, that was the easiest. Didn't have to deal with taking damage. We got a Blessing of the Forge, Sash Whip or Halt. I don't think I have any Halts. And I had 2 Sash Whips. Let's take a 3rd one. Okay. Alright, and then here... And another Wraith. That would be really annoying. Would give me more max HP though. Does make my open hand much worse. I could remove it on the shop, right? Yeah, let's take it. Okay, again, the max HP might be worth it. Right here, I got the Nemesis not being attacked on turn 1, and I am dealing 160 something damage. Next turn, the enemy's intangible though. Can I get an attack out of this? I can. If I do Crescendo, Mind Blast, and Dramatic Entrance, so close. I messed up. I should have played. I should have upgraded that Dramatic Entrance. Let's see. So I have lots of incoming. It is only the small attack though, and I can't exit it, but I still don't think that'll be enough, right? There's a Prostrate, that's fine. Let's see what Jack of all Trades gives me. Good Instincts. Hang on. So if I do Empty Fist, Good Instincts. No, the enemy's intangible, right? So, I mean, I could use a Block Potion. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll do that. It is disappointing though, because yeah, I'm pretty sure if I upgraded that Dramatic Entrance, I might have been able to kill here. It's fine, it's fine. Hopefully I'll get a Block Potion back. We had Vajra, so I come with 1 strength and pair up and pick up raise from HP by 10. So I just need to get 2 more max HP to get the stuff modifier. We also got an Ancient Potion and Follow Up or Carve Reality. I thought I saw a Carve Reality in my deck somewhere. Yeah, I have one. I don't think I have follow-ups. Let's take a second card reality. Come. Alright, here I got the spiker again. I have to be a little worried about. I think I'll target the backliner with the Mind Blast and to battle him an Empty Fist. Okay. I might just wait for Stone Cannon to trigger again, right? I don't get enough block. I don't want to deal with the spiker here. Let's do Deceive Reality, Safety, and then a Smite. Okay. And then here, yeah, here, let's do Pressure Points. Then I think I can do Simmering Fury. No, you know what? I don't want to take 11 damage. Let's do Protect. Okay. Could have considered playing a Smite here. Alright, here, let's see what this gives me. Pummel, sure. And then I can do a Smite. And again, to avoid taking damage, actually, you know what? Let's do Miracle Swivel. And then one more Smite. And then a Collect. Okay. If I can deal 8 damage and defend against 9. Sanctity, Prostrate, and then a Smite. Okay, beautiful. Alright, we got a Power Potion, Bowling Bash, Pressure Points. I know I had... No, I had 1 Pressure Points, 2 Bowling Bash. So let's take a 3rd Bowling Bash. Okay. And then here, Dolly Smear could get me another Collector. And I do have a lot of gold. Let me first grab the... I should have got enough relics, right? So I don't need to buy relics. Let's grab the Protect. Then I did have enough empty bodies. Let's take a Weave. I don't think I need the Windmill Strike, but let's take it. It is cheap. And then Dolly Smear. Let me first see what I need. Do I have something that's upgraded and I need another copy of? Ideally, it would make sense to get a duplicate Mind Blast. But that won't allow me to perfect the final boss, and I'd rather get an extra collect bonus if I can. Do I have something that I have 3 copies of, and one of those copies is upgraded? There's a Sash Whip that's upgraded. Yeah, I think I'll take that. So let's do Dolly Smear, the Sash Whip, and let's find the upgraded one. There it is. I was at the bottom. I was missing it. Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, if I don't really need these, let's buy Pendip. Actually, no. Corn Cleat that deserves second turn and 14 block. That can be powerful. I can also afford Pendip. Every 10th attack you play does double damage. And I can remove one of the Wraiths. Let's do it. There's no way for me to get curses right. I only had 2 curses by then. Oh, no, right. I'm going on the left side. I'm not going to get enough question mark rooms. Do I want a colorless potion? I think that might be better than the ancient potion. Or actually, a skill potion might allow me to block. And you know what? I have to go. Let's take another empty body. Why not? It's another block card. Let's grab it. Got a Centennial Puzzle. The first time I lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Hopefully I won't trigger, but it might. And then here, I have to again worry about the Spiker. I think I'll do that with the Mind Plus again. Yeah, let's do Mind Plus, and then I can also... Oh, no, I thought I could play Signature Move. No, I can still do that. Let's do Sash Whip, and then Signature Move. Okay. And I can do Prostrate. All right. Okay. And then here, let's do Wallop and Just Lucky and Flying Sleeves. Come. And Windmill Strike should get strong. I already got Overkill, right? So I don't have to worry about that. Let's do Sash Whip. And you know what? I can wait for next turn, then the Windmill Strike will be strong enough to get rid of the backliner. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Power Potion. Okay, is that better? No, I think I'm happy with 1 Power Potion. I don't think I need a second one. Collector Pressure Points. I had 2 collects, and I think just 1 Pressure Points, although I was definitely offered more. Where are they? Yeah, just 1 Pressure Point. Let's take a 3rd collect. Come. A Giant Head combo might be difficult. Defense might be difficult too. Let me upgrade the Miracle. And hope... Wait, I should have looked ahead. Like Water Study. Yeah, I don't have a way to block. Let me see what the skill potion gives me. I could have upgraded that too, right? Yeah, let's grab the Protect. I have to grab it, right? Alright, let's do Protect. Then play a few cards to get the slow debuff going. I think I'll do Weave. Well, double damage to Mind Plus is pretty good. 213. Let's do Miracle. Then 231 damage. Definitely gets me overkill. Then do Wheel Kick. Alright. And then I can do... I don't think I need the Study. Let's do Like Water, Battle Hymn, and Sash Whip. That was a good start, but will it be enough? Luckily, I'm not being attacked, although I did have the block here. Let's do Flash of Steel. Foreign Influence for... Yeah, I can take Consecrate. Okay. And then I think I'll risk Like Water and collect, hoping I can get... Actually, I can look ahead. I don't have a Tranquility coming up, but hopefully that's fine. And here I'm being attacked, and I do have to Protect. Next turn I'll be in trouble, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Protect. And then Empty Fist. Okay. 13 again. Okay, Sash Whip brings it down. Actually, I do have the Swivel too, so I can do Sash Whip. Then Swivel. The next turn the big attacks are starting up. Yeah, let's get rid of the collect. I'm a little worried. I don't have enough block for next turn. Obviously, I have to kill. Let's do the miracle. Let's try it. Slow do might do something. Let's do crescendo. What's my best attack card? That is the windmill strike. So let's try to get double damage with that. Yeah, that should be enough. Beautiful. Okay, alright. Perfect this one. Got Warpaint. I'm pick up 2 random skills. That's Jog all traits and collect upgraded. And Singing Bowl. When adding cards into deck, you may raise from extra bet to instead. I just need to use it once to get... Yeah, I could use it here, right? Evaluate Just Lucky. Unless I'm close to a collectibles on either of those. I have 3 evaluates. Okay, or 3 Just Lucky. So let's grab a Just Lucky here. Still have a few more chances to reject cards. Oh no. If I knew I had a shop, I did waste some gold in the last one to buy... Well, Pendant was useful. Actually, all of them were useful. But yeah, I definitely wasted a little bit of gold there. That's fine. I don't think I'm missing anything. Other than the Preserved Insect, which I think if I can perfect the next elite, it should be fine. Let's grab Talk to the End, and I can't afford anything else. Okay, fine. Talk to the End was worth it. Should I have taken the Cut Through Fate? No, I only had 1. And I couldn't get a collectibles on anything else, right? Yeah, so I think this is fine. It is a shame that I sort of wasted gold, not knowing that there would be a shop. Right, Might Blast is 91. Can I double that? Do I have a crescendo coming up? There is a crescendo coming up. So if I do... wait, hang on. But then this would be 80 something times 2. That is 160. I do have a fire potion. So if I do Cut Through Fate, get rid of both of these, then do crescendo, then do the Might Blast. So close. And then throw the fire potion. Yep, beautiful. Alright, we have Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies in potion build. And pick up, gain 2 potion slots together with Entropic Brew. That's beautiful. Inner Piece, Deceive Reality. I don't have any of these, but actually I do have what Deceive Reality. Oh, I forgot I had to reject one more card. So I have to reject one more card here. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's do Swivel, Might Blast, and Battle him or Evaluate. Let's do both. Why not both? Lack of energy is really hurting me here, though. 16. I am fully defended with Cloak Clasp here. Let's do Bowling Bash, Sash Whip, and yeah, I guess I'll do a Smite. Okay. Here I'm guaranteed to get debuffed, or the Hex the second time. Third, the enemy can't attack 3 times without doing that. Should I wait for the Smite? There's a Crescendo coming up soon. No, let's do a Smite. Then, if I do Simmering Fury, next turn... Yeah, it might be enough. Let's do Simmering Fury and then collect. Next turn, I will have the Foreign Influence and the Smite. The Smite alone should be enough, right? Especially if I'm in Wrath. Beautiful. Yep. Alright, here I have to reject this. I luckily already had enough Just Luckies and did have enough Sash Whips too. Alright, beautiful. So I don't have to choose between Highlander or between another Collectibles and Stuff. So I got the Stuff modifier. And then last upgrade. Honestly, I have no idea. Probably another Protect. Yeah, actually, Talk to the End might be really good. Fine, let's upgrade that. Come. Right, I do have the Entropic Brew. I'm hoping that will save me. Because turn 1, I'm already taking 20 damage. 15, right, with weakness. What is coming up there? Nothing that gives me enough block. Alright, let's throw the Weakness Potion. Let me see what the Power Potion gives me. Nirvana, Fasting, Master Reality. I'm okay not taking any of those. Maybe Nirvana. Then drink the Entropic Brew. There's a Dex Potion. There's also a Speed Potion. That's good. I mean, I might as well drink this. Alright, so first of all, Mind Blast does 92 damage. That gets rid of one of the minions. Let me see if the Skill Potion gives me a block card. It did give me an Evaluate. Yeah, so I think if I do Evaluate, that's 8. That's still not enough, though. No, and then with Cloak Class, that should be enough, right? Yeah. So, let's do Mind Blast. Then, Foreign Influence for Headbutt. That way I can Headbutt that Mind Blast. Okay. And then, so I have 5 plus 8 is 13. That's not enough, so I have to drink the Speed Potion. How badly do I want to play the Battle Hymn? Next turn I have trouble defending again. Unless I somehow get the Protect, which I am not guaranteed to. Oh, sorry, never mind. I have the Ink Bottle. Yeah, wait. If I do Evaluate now, I can do another Might Blast. Get rid of the minion, not have to worry about those. Okay. And then I have the Protect next turn. That might not be enough. Yeah, I don't think I'll play the powers. Okay. Let's hope this will be enough. 15. Yeah, I have the Horn Cleat, and I can save the Protect for later. Let's do Sash Whip, Carve Reality, Just Lucky. Alright. And then Empty Fist. Okay. 16. This is with weakness. That's good. Let's do Prostrate Sanctity. Okay. Deceive Reality is really good for the safety. And then I should do Flying Sleeves and Just Lucky. Ah, great. I have too many innate cards now. Or retained cards. Not drawing new ones fast enough. The enemy won't be weakened forever. I could enter Divinity with Worship. Yeah, let's do Worship here. Okay. And then I have enough energy to... Well, let's do Crush Joints first. Evaluate plus another 7 cards. No, I think I'll do Safety. Let's do Carve Reality first. Then double damage Smite for 117. That's pretty good. Actually, Windmill Strike is enough to kill. Let's do that. Because that way I can save the Safety and the Protect for next turn. If I do Tranquility, I do have Like Water next turn. An Empty Body. Yeah, okay, Tranquility is better. Alright. At least I didn't give the Awaken One any extra strength. 40 incoming. Okay, let me see what the Foreign Influence gives me first. Don't have any weakness, so Heal Hook is useless. Let's do Brilliance. Okay. Alright, so 40. I have 18 plus 14, that's 32. Applies to Like Water. I think that should be enough, so I don't need to exit Wrath. So let's do Like Water. Wait, did I miscalculate? No. I think I have enough if I do... I want to stay in Wrath because I have to Like Water. I should, right? So let's do Safety, Miracle, Protect, Swivel. Would that be enough? 24, 29? No. It has to be Protect. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I did have the Energy Potion. I could have used that. That might have been something to consider. 18. There's a Prostrate. That's 6, 11. And Third Eye. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Let's do Prostrate. Then Just Lucky 1. Another Third Eye is good next turn. Another Just Lucky. And then Third Eye. Foresight might be good too. I probably don't need pressure points. And then, yeah, let's free up my hand by playing the Smites. Okay. 30. I was a little worried about that. There's a Wallop. Can I get double damage? No, not really, right? There's a Sash Whip coming up. Stone Calendar will do something. If I do Protect and Third Eye, that will be 23. Plus 5, that would be enough. If I do Wallop and Third Eye, that will be 22. And then another 3... No, another 4. That's 20. Yeah, I think that should be enough too. Let's do Wallop, then Third Eye. Sash Whip is good next turn. Yeah, I think I'll save all of those. Okay, I think that should be just enough. Yep, beautiful. This is getting close. Another 30. So I can weaken it down to 21. That's not quite enough, though. I do have the Energy Potion. I have another Like Water, and I have a Protect. Alright, let's drink the Energy Potion. Let's do Flying Sleeves, then Sash Whip. Ah, there's a Talk to the End. Hang on. If I do the Protect, that's 14 plus 5. That's 19. And then another... Yeah, that should be enough. So I can do Talk to the Hand, have extra energy, so I can do the Protect. I can do another Like Water. I think I should be good here. Okay. Yeah, having that Talk to the End out is really good. Right. Unless I hit a turn like this. Actually, no, I'm fine here, right? There's a signature move coming up, too. I think I'll just do Windmill Strike. Let's do Windmill Strike and collect. Okay. Another 30. I am in Divinity here, which is really nice because I can play signature move for 93 damage. Okay. And then let's do Jack of all trades for a Hand of Greed. Beautiful. I got really lucky. I think against all the bosses, I got really lucky. I was able to perfect all of them. All right, 1587. That should be a great score. The only thing I missed is combo, right? So if the 7 leads, I perfected all of them. Got beyond perfect. Overkill. 7 collector versus. That's not too bad. I guess out of 86 cards, I was hoping for more, but I can't complain. That's pretty good. And then I like Shiny, of course, stuffed thanks to a very late Sing Bowl, which also helped a lot. And then Pop Rose easy. Yeah, I think this should be a really good score. 1587. Let's see where that puts me in the rankings. If I didn't do well, then that means more people got collector bonuses. Okay, that's a pretty good score. I'm very happy with that. So I am effectively second place. I am only 19 points, 21 points below Knight. So that means that Knight must have realized that on Act 3, Mystery Machine was impossible, and must have taken regular fights. And I wouldn't be surprised if that allowed him to get more, maybe one more collector bonus. So that would explain... Wait, no, hang on. 21 points more. That means he actually had fewer regular fights. Oh, interesting. How is that possible? Maybe I got Judo based earlier than he did? Interesting. Yeah, that's the only thing I can explain. So yeah, it could be a matter of getting collectibles. It could be a matter of Knight also being able to get combo with the study earlier on, which I definitely missed. So yeah, I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments. And then I think, what is that? Oh, interesting. So Knight, Gemino, Pelts, and Goldbear are a multiple of 25 points away, right? So yeah, Gemino is 75 points less than Knight. I am off with my score. I wonder what happened there. The only thing I can think of is that people that I got the Juju Bracelet earlier, or later. No, it must have been earlier, right? Because then no later, because then maybe in question mark rooms I did get some regular fights early on, and maybe people got that earlier. Yeah, I am curious. Let me know in the comments. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a watcher run with the sealed deck, green cards, and Midas modifiers, and the luck I had today, unfortunately, did not transfer to yesterday. So Gemino did really well with 1493, that's a great score. Gemino mentioned that he almost drafted an identical deck to me with like 2 cards differences, but was able to affect all the elites and did get lucky against the bosses, so was able to affect all of them. Mentioned that he was able to affect that Act 2 boss, which I and a few others missed as well by having some luck, and that included him getting a Blasphemy from Neo's Codex, and that allowed him to kill. Congratulations. Other than that, he got the same modifiers as me, plus the Lightspeed modifier, which unfortunately I missed because I was trying to get combo at the end, and I unfortunately failed getting both. So that means he was able to get Highlander, Overkill, Well-Fed, and the reigning money modifier. So congratulations, well-deserved top 10 finish. Wait, is it a top 10 finish? It is, technically, if you ignore the cheaters, so yeah. Next, you have Spring here with 1443. Hobo ended up with 1418. Now, unfortunately, Hobo's comment got deleted. I didn't even notice. He mentioned that his comment was deleted, and yeah, what can I do, right? I apologize for that. It is YouTube's fault. This is a few years ago, it became a big issue, especially when David used to comment his Twitch stream or link to his Twitch stream, and YouTube kept constantly deleting that, and then other people would comment their link to the screenshot, and that would get deleted. So yeah, I have disabled any sort of moderations. This is for a while now. I have included pretty much every commenter on my approved commenters list, and then I still get sometimes spam comments with like clearly like, you know, some porn links in my comments that I have to manually remove. But then somehow people who have commented forever and leave a comment with a link, YouTube deletes them. So I don't know what I can do there. There's nothing I can do. What people usually do is they write a comment, and then in the reply to their own comment they include the link, so that way if that gets deleted, you know, there's, you know, and sometimes it works, sometimes actually the comment gets through, the link gets through, but other times it doesn't. So yeah, if it ever happens like that, if you see that your comment gets removed, just send me an email. It's just happyuphere@gmail.com, so you can send it to me. I can manually paste that. I used to do that before, but yeah. And then it wasn't even in the held comments. Sometimes YouTube holds the comments for me to manually proof them, but nope, that it just was gone. No record of that. And then back in the day, YouTube would actually send you notifications for every single comment. They have disabled that. I can't re-enable it, or at least I don't know if you know if there's a setting to do that. But yeah, back then I would get an email at least with like the beginning few sentences of a comment, and then I would at least know that the person left a comment that YouTube then auto-deleted. I don't have that now either, so yeah, sorry. Nothing I can do about that. Anyway, next you have Knight here with 1403, the Dark Guard 1393. Goldberg at 1361. Goldberg mentioned that he decided to go for collector bonuses, which was a brave choice, especially with 2 colors yesterday. Only ended up with 1 collectors and also did not get curses, but was able to perfect all the elites and all the bosses, so that allowed him to get a pretty decent score. And then you have me here with 1343, so I unfortunately missed the Act 2 boss. I had no chance on turn 1, just didn't draw any block cards, and I was getting attacked 3 turns in a row, so there's not much I could have done, even if I had some block potion. Was able to affect 6 of the 7 leads, got Highlander, Overkill, did not get combo, which I think was definitely possible. In the last fight, I did get Study, and I think I was trying to rush it, and maybe I should have reloaded and just tried it again. Lost the Lightspeed modifier, but theoretically would have been able to get the combo modifier, and unfortunately, yeah, I didn't have the patience to either, and lost both of those modifiers. I was also able to get the Well-Fed modifier, but missed the Skibbereen modifier, which is not too bad. Then missing top 100 just by a little bit, you have Alex here with 1314. Alex perfected 4 of the 5 elites. Alex skipped 2 elites, 1 on Act 1 and 1 on Act 3. He was desperately trying to get curses, but unfortunately failed. Only got to 3 unique ones. Was able to get Mr. Machine though. Perfected 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 2 boss just like me, and then was able to get the normality event with the different RNG. Removed 1 of the normalities, and with that normality event, he was able to get the Allied Gold modifier, and he also was able to get the Stuff modifier, which I suspect happened because those 2 normalities with Dark Imperi up gave him 12 max HP. And then, yeah, usually Alex takes the same boss relics as me, but yesterday he decided to take the Holy Water over the Black Star, which I could see today. Yesterday, I think the energy was not that big of an issue. But yeah, today I think energy was a big issue, though. I did really well with that. Yeah, I'm very happy. All right, I think that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments to do it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.